I have shared my screen now. I hope my Excel screen is visible to everyone.
Yeah, it is visible.
Okay. So, yesterday, what we had covered, I will just give you an overview of that and then we will start with today's session. So, yesterday we discussed that in Excel there are 10,48,576 rows. That is the amount of data an Excel sheet can hold, and there are 16,384 columns. Okay. So when you want to navigate from one row to the last row, how do you navigate is you have to press the control key and the down arrow key, and it will take you to the last occupied cell. Okay, last occupied cell. So after the row it has taken me to cell, then after the cell there is a 7 written over here, so it is taking me to column row number 7. Then shift, then function key. Now after function key there are, all the cells are empty, so when I press control and down arrow it will take me to the last row. Last row is 10,48,576. Likewise, when I want to travel to column, jump from one column to another column, if I catch hold of control key and I press the right arrow, it will take me to the last occupied cell in the columns. So the last occupied cell was G, and when I press it after G, it has taken me to the last column, which is except D. Now to find out the column number, I had given a function yesterday, is equals to column open bracket and close braces. So when you write that, you will be able to see the column number. Then we had discussed that what the screen is called. So this is called as a title bar. These are called as the menu bar or the tabs, different tabs. Each tab has different menus. Okay, in the ribbon. This is called as a ribbon, and each ribbon has different commands. And this is called as a, those who had attended the yesterday's session. What are this called? This called where I am keeping my mouse. Yes, can anyone unmute and answer?
Quick
Satyajit.
access toolbar.
Quick access toolbar. Yes, you call it as a quick access toolbar because you can quickly access anything. Suppose I want to color this cell, I can click on this fill color and it will be shaded. Okay. If I want to increase the font size of, let's say, this Excel, so I can increase the font from here. I don't have to go to the home tab. I may be in different tabs and I may be working with some other commands, but all these commands which are there I can use without going to the previous tabs or any other tab, right? Then what we discussed, we had discussed that there are some important keys which are to be remembered when you are using Excel. Okay, and so these are the list of important keys in column number A, which are control shift alt enter spacebar escape tab arrow keys and function keys. Okay, now in today's session I will be talking about shortcut keys. So today's session will be entirely on shortcut keys, and I will also talk about cell referencing and freezing. Okay, so these two topics I'm going to cover today. Shortcut keys that I cover in my courses, they are more than 100 shortcut keys that I do, but today we are going to see all the shortcut keys which are control based shortcut keys from A to Z. Also controls based shortcut keys which are 1 to 9, or we can say 0 to 9. Okay, so these two shortcut keys we are going to see today, and we will see the concept of cell referencing and freezing. Okay, if you have any doubts in between, you can unmute and ask your doubts, or you can write in the chat also. So for this I have created a file, 100 shortcut keys. So I will be opening that and I will be sharing this file in the group as well. Okay, so you will be able to use it. For now you can just see what I am doing, like how I'm using that. Okay, and okay, before I, like, by the time I open this, just everyone write down how many shortcut keys you know as of now in Excel and you use. Those who are already using Excel, How many shortcut key you use on a daily basis in Excel, or you know actually how to use?
I hardly know anything.
Oh,
Though I use Excel, but still, shortcut keys, which is something I don't use much. So,
okay, right. But see, if you are using Excel and if you are not using shortcut keys, then you are missing something big time in Excel. Okay, because Excel shortcut keys are the you can say the heart of Excel. You can do many things quickly with the use of shortcut keys, right? So in today's session I will show you how these shortcut keys can be used. So this is the file that we are going to use. uh, so and it is very easy to remember. Today I will make you learn all these 100 shortcut keys, not 100 but near about 30 shortcut keys. You will be able to remember them together today itself, and we will be able to see how they work. Okay, yes. So this is the file that I am going to use with you all, right? And let me unhide all the rows and columns over here. Okay, so here this is a sheet that I'll be sharing with you, okay, in the resource section, or you might already see it in the website also, but for now you just concentrate on the screen and just see what I'm doing. So these are compiled by me from various sources. These are 100 shortcut keys if you see, and they are further divided into control based and alt based shortcut keys. Okay, so this is the main sheet. So what we'll do is first we will look at the commonly used shortcut keys. Now I have arranged them in the basis of how they are used. Okay, but we will also see from A to Z how they can be used. Control A to control Z we will see. So first is when you want to open Excel. Okay, then what is the shortcut key that you can create a new Excel file? It is control N. So when you press control N in your Excel, you will see a new Excel opening up. Okay, you can see on my screen a new Excel sheet has opened, right? So that is with the use of control and N. Okay, second is control O. So control O is for open, N is for new, O is for open. So control O will give you the option to open any Excel sheet which you are already saved. Okay, so if you want to open any sheet, you can click on that and that sheet will open, and your existing sheet will be there. Additionally, this sheet, whatever you want to open, that will also open, right? S is to save any worksheet, control S. So if you have worked on any sheet and you press control S, you will see that the sheet is getting saved. Okay, here you will see that the sheet is getting saved. Control A is to select everything on your sheet. Okay, so when I want to select everything, because I might want to do some formatting, suppose I want to remove all the bold uh, things that I've done bold, I can press Control B now. So everything will happen at one go by Control A. So A means all. Control B is bold. So if you want to bold any text, you can use Control B. Control C, the most commonly used shortcut keys to copy anything. And once you copy, you can go to any blank cell and enter, press the enter key, it will paste over there, or you can use Control V alternatively. So Control N, S, O, A, B, C. Now Control D. Control D is write a down copy. Suppose I write my name over here, Alok Sethi, and I want to paste it over all these cells, right? So there are two options. Either I can do Control C, Control V, or alternatively, what I can do is I can press Control D. So it will copy down to the cells which I have already selected. Okay, it will copy down to the cells which I've already selected. So this is how you can use this Control D also. Okay, now once you do this, now we come to the next shortcut key, which is Control E, which is not mentioned over here, but let me add that also. This is also again a very important shortcut key. Okay, so control plus E. Anyone who is using Excel shortcut keys and know what is control E? So it is flash fill. It is the most important shortcut key in Excel, and I'll show you what it is used for. Okay, so suppose I have a name over here. This is my full name. Now I want to separate it to first name and last name. Okay, now how do we do it? What is the way to do it? In Excel, I want to separate
Yeah,
the full name
yeah,
and I
left
want to
right
split.
function.
Yes,
Left right function there.
yes, there are left and right functions. Okay, so you can use the functions also, but I have another way of doing it. Okay, which is much easier and faster. See, in Excel, there are so many things you can do in multiple ways. Okay, there are multiple ways of doing the same thing, but when you are learning Excel, my job is to teach you the most effective and the easiest and the fastest way. Okay, so as you said, we can do using the left function and the right function also, but you have to write it, right? And the problem with the left and right function is that suppose I say left and I select this. Now I need to specify the number of characters. So how many characters? What should I write here?
Four.
4. Okay. It will extract Alok, right? And if I
Yeah,
copy paste this formula, I will get Alok. But suppose I have Alok Sethi and then Ankita Sethi. Then I have
yeah.
Kushagra Sethi.
In that case, we can use source function for space. Then -1 can stop there.
Yeah, but you have to become a developer in that
Yeah, yeah.
case, right? You have to
Hmm.
combine so many functions and then you will get the same output. But I will
Yeah,
show
yeah.
you a simpler way. Okay, I let me change some more names. I'm putting all my family names over here, and
So I little know about the flash fill. That is actually you need to show one example, then drag it, then it will be automatically take according to
exactly
the, like that. I
right. So what I did is I had given one example or two examples. Now when I press Control E, it will repeat the task. You see, by just giving one example, or we can just write Alok over here, and when I press Ctrl E, it will give me all the names. When I press Ctrl E over it will give me all the names, right? Now suppose I don't have the full name. I want to convert the first name and last name into full name. Now if you ask me how can we do it, there are multiple ways. You can use a simple function called as concatenation. So this will combine both the names and you will get the similar output. Okay, here because when I typed I had put a space, so it is giving the space. Here there are no space because this is emphasis and function is joining the value in the two cells. So if I want to put a space in between, I have to manually insert a space and then give a emphasis, and then it will give a space in all the names, right? So this is one way of doing it, but you don't have to do all this. What you will do is simply you will say Alok Sethi, then Ankita, and see, can you see something on the screen? Already you are getting a text generated in the gray color. Okay, when I type Ankita Sethi, is already giving me a hint that if you press enter, it will automatically generate Kushagra Sethi, Anil Sethi, and Manak Sethi, right? Because this is the intelligence of Excel. It is a function which is called as a flash fill. So it is giving you suggestions, and based on the suggestions it is following a pattern. So that is the use of Control E, flash fill. Okay, now Control F is what? Find. If you want to find anything in the workbook, you will use Control F. So when I press Control F, and suppose I want to find the word uh, cell. Okay, wherever the word cell is written, I want to find it. So suppose I type cell and I click on find next. So what it will do is it will start searching in the downward direction, and it will give me all the options of cell which are there below this cell, below this row. But I don't want to do this. I want all the cells to be listed where the word cell is there. So I can click on find all, and it will give me a list of all the cells which has the function which has the name cell. Okay, now this is very simple thing, control F, everyone knows that. But suppose, let me add some more elements to it. There are some places in which the word cell is written in capital, and there are some places in which the word cell is written in small caps. But you want to search for only those rows where the word cell or cells has been written in the capital letters. Okay, now how you can do that? So for doing that, again you will press Ctrl F and you will type the word in capital letters SELL, and you will click on match case. There is an option of match case, so you'll click on match case, and then you will say find all. Then you will say find all. How many search result are you getting? How many search result are you getting now?
3.
Three.
Three. Okay, earlier we got so many because we did not click on this match case. Suppose I don't click on this match case and I click on find all. How many results I have got now? How many results I've got now? Can anyone give me a count? The count is visible actually. You don't have to count. 37
37,
cells
sir.
found. Yeah. So at 37 places the word cell is written. But if I click on this match case and I say find all, it will give me only 3 cases because it is matching the case also. Case means a small case, lower case, upper case, like that. Okay. Now suppose I have different sheets. This main sheet, control based shortcuts and alt based shortcuts. I want to find the word cell in all the sheets which wherever it is present. Then what do I do? Right now it is listing only in the main sheet, but there are the word cell in other sheets also. Then in the search you have by rows. Here you can look in, you can just say, sorry, within sheet. So within sheet you will say within workbook. Okay, so workbook is a collection of sheet. Now when I click on find all, maybe I have to, yes, Harshal, you are right. So within workbook, and if I say cell and I say find all, now with the main sheet it is giving me other options also, cell based shortcut, control based shortcut, and quiz. So this as giving me the result in all the sheets. So these are some advanced options of find menu which you can use. Okay, then the next shortcut key is G, control G is go to. Okay, now people understand that go to means to go to any reference of or any cell. Okay, so I told you that I'll be covering cell references also today. Now, which cell currently I'm in? Can anyone tell me what is the active cell right now? Yesterday we talked about it. So, what is the active cell? What is the cell address which is active? Yes,
C11.
C11. Only one response. What about others? C11, everyone? C11? C11 is active cell. You can see here in the name box. Yesterday I defined. This is the name box. It gives you the cell address of the active cell. And you can also see that this green border is there here where the column C and row 11 is there. So C11. Now suppose I want to go to C100 cell. So what I do is I just press Ctrl G and in the reference I will type C100 and I will click on OK. So has it taken me to C100? Has it taken me to C100 now? Yes or no? What is the active cell now?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
yeah, we have come
C.
to cell C100. Okay. So that is one simple use of Control G. When you press Control G in Excel and you type any cell number, let's say B50 I type and I press enter, it will take me to B50. So this is my B50 cell number. Okay. Now, this is a limited use case which I have shown you. Now, let me give you a more better view over this. So I will create a data over here. Okay, so I will take some random numbers. So first let me take products. So I'm taking A, B, C, D, E, and here I will say sales. So here I will write sales, and this is day one. And suppose I write day one here, and if I drag this, it will automatically give me day two, day three, day four, day five, day five, like this. And I want to spread this sales over these cells. So what I can do is I can just select this sales, and I can press hold of my control key and the right arrow key, and I can go to home tab, and in this alignment section I will see merge and center. So it will merge all these cells and my cells will appear in the center. I can change the color or the format, whatever I want to do. So that is all from part of formatting. Okay, but I have created a table like this. Now I want to put some dummy data in this area, in this table, which is,
Alok,
yes,
can you do this again?
sure. So what I did is, this sales was in column number C1. I wanted it to spread it among from column C to column G. So I selected column C1. Then I pressed my shift key and then I moved towards the right direction using the right arrow key. Now what I did is, in the home tab you will get this alignment section. This is there, and in this section you will get the option of merge and center. Okay, here you will get an option of merge cells. Okay, so when you merge cell, these cell will become one. Okay, this cell is become one, CDE, and then you can put it in the center. So this is how you can combine the cells together, right? Understood?
Correct.
Okay, and then here you can put different colors and background color and whatever. You can increase the font size, whatever you want to do, you can do the operations. Now I want to put some dummy numbers over here. So if I want to put some dummy number, there are two options. Either I can type the number one by one, or there is a function which is called as rand between. Rand between. So rand stands for random. So it is asking me top, bottom, and top. So I want to generate random number. It is asking in what series, in what range you want to generate the random numbers. So I want to generate random numbers between, let's say, 1000 and 5000. So I'll just give these two numbers, 1000 and 5000, and I'll close the bracket and I will hit enter. So I got my first random number, and now I want to have the random numbers in all the empty cells which I've selected. So for that, I will press Ctrl D. So it will copy down all the random numbers, and Control R, it will right copy these random numbers. So have you understood what I did? I just typed the shortcut keys over here. So the formula which I used was rand between. Okay, now there is one more thing that you can use in Excel, which many people don't know who are using Excel. That suppose you want to find out what formula you have written in any cell, you can type formula text, and you can select a reference of a particular cell. It will give you what formula you had put to get the output. So you can see my column H, this is showing rand between. This is the formula. Yeah, shift F3, shift F3, if you press, yes, then also you will get the formula, but that you will be able to see in the cell itself. Okay, or in the formula bar, right? If you go to the formula bar, you will be able to see. But if you want to generate the formula in any cell, then you can use this formula text function. It will give you the result. Okay, now this is one thing. Secondly, I press Control plus D for to fill down, and Control plus R to fill right. So this is how I've generated the random number. Now see what is happening is these numbers are randomly changing also. Suppose I type anything here. So random numbers and I press enter. So this number is 2530. When I press enter, this has become 4774 and all the numbers have changed. So they are randomly changing. I don't want this. I want a dummy data but a static data. So what I will do is I will select all these numbers, press Ctrl C to copy them, and see what I'm doing now. I am pressing a shortcut key. I'm typing the shortcut key for you. Shift plus Control plus V. So again I have to copy. So I will copy Control C, and now I'm pressing Control Shift and V. And what do you see now? Can anyone tell me what has happened? Why I'm getting a NA over here in the formula text? Do you see any formula in the formula bar?
No.
Hmm?
No.
No. But I had put a formula, right? I did not write these numbers, but I had put a formula to generate these numbers. So
Correct.
where did the formula go? किधर चला गया formula? Hmm? Yes, anyone? See what I did is I had put a formula and I got a result. Now I didn't wanted to everyone to see that formula and I wanted only the result. Okay, so I will show you again what I did. So I will write the formula here, ran between, and I'll put again the same number 1000 and 5000, and I will drag this here, Control R. Now these are random numbers. Okay, so this is the formula I have typed. Now when I type anything and put enter, so these numbers will change. Okay, so these are changing number. So these are changing, right? Now I want to get rid of this dynamic feature of changing. So what I did is I selected all these numbers and I press Ctrl C to copy them. Okay. Now when in Excel you copy a formula and you paste it in any cell, you paste normally, you paste normally, what you will get as a result is the same formula only. See, you are getting the formula here but the different value, correct? You copied these number but you are not getting the same numbers, you are getting a different number because what got copied is the formula, not the value. Are you getting me, everyone? What got copied is the formula, not the
Yes.
value, right? But I want to paste the value, not the formula. I want to paste the values as numbers, not the formula here. So for that, what you need to do is you need to right click on the cell, go to paste spatial, and select the values from here. Select the values from here. There are different options in the paste. So we'll select values and then we'll click on OK. Now what do you see? Do you see any formula here in the next row? Is there any formula here? No, there is no formula but only values. But that value has changed because it is a random formula. It is changing the numbers, but we have got number and there is no formula. But to do that, I had used right click and that. So in Excel 365, in Excel 365, they have introduced a shortcut key for paste spatial, and that to paste as values. And that shortcut key is this one, Shift Control and V, right? So again what I'll do is I'll copy this formula here. I'll copy this formula, and now I'm pressing Control Shift and V, and what do I get is the values and not the formula. Here is the formula, but here is the values. So what I will do here also, I will copy this, and instead of pasting it anywhere else, I will paste it here itself. Control Shift and V I will press here. So I get rid of the formula. So there is no formula here now. Are you understanding what is happening? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Now what I am doing is I am deleting some of the numbers from this table. Okay, and I am putting some more products, E F G H I J. Okay, now suppose your sales people have given you this table, and these are the sales number they have given, right? But can anyone tell me what is the just a minute? I'm just wanting to put the borders, so I will go here and I will select all borders. Okay. What is the problem with this table? Can anyone tell me what is the problem with this data in the table?
There are many blanks.
What is the problem with the data in this particular table here?
There are blank values. Blank rows.
Huh? Yes,
Some blank values are there. Some
correct.
blanks
There
are
are
there.
some blank cells. There are some blank values. Okay. Now, suppose some of your one employee has given you this table. Now you want to tell boss what you have given is having some empty cells. You just put the values in the empty cells and give me again. Okay, put the values in the empty cell and send the table again. So he's like, sir, can you do one thing? Can you highlight the empty cell? So I'll quickly put the values over there, right? So he is asking you to highlight it. Okay, or maybe you have shared this data with your employee, and he's saying, sir, whatever sheet you have shared, it is having some blank data. Can you fill the data? So you are asking your junior or your employee to highlight the cells which are blank and give it to you. Now suppose you are given this task, how will you do this in Excel? Tell me. See, in this course, I'm going to teach you some very good tricks which you will not get anywhere in any course. So you are in the safe hands, and you are going to learn a lot of important and new concept which you can use at work. Okay. Now depends on you how much value you derive from this course, or how much you use it in your work. Okay, but I am going to give you some good tricks that you can use in Excel, and this I've learned through practice and through my expertise of last 10 years. Okay, so this you are going to get in the next 30 days. So tell me how a beginner would do it, the person who doesn't know anything. Yes.
So go to special blanks option are there.
Right, right. Now see, for this we will use a shortcut key. I'm just typing in. So we will use this is the sales table, and in the sales table we are going to use the function. Go to function which is blanks. Okay, and the shortcut key for go to is Control G,
F12.
and I will mention here Control G, and then you will select space. Now, what you will do is you will select all the cells which are having the numbers as well as the empty cells, and now you will press Ctrl G. Now, when you press Ctrl G, it will open go to, but you will go to spatial. You will go to spatial, And in that special, you will see different options over here, like notes, consonant, formulas, and you will see blank also. Current region, there are different things, but we will stop at blank and then we will click on OK. Now what do you see?
Now the blank cells are highlighted.
All the blank cells are highlighted. Okay, not highlighted, they are selected actually. So all the blank cells got selected, but now you want to highlight so that you can share this table with your colleague or boss or whatever. So how would you highlight it? So you will go to the font section, and there are two ways. One is the background color. So maybe you will put a blank black color over here, or any other color you can put, maybe a red color or green color or whatever, to show that these are the cells which are empty. We can use a gray color also. Okay, so this is how you can highlight. Now secondly, he is asking you, okay, you have highlighted, that is good, but you write the word no sales over here because there was no sales that happened on that particular product for particular day. So you type no sales in all the empty cells. Now how you are going to do this task? Tell me. In all the empty cells.
Replace.
Yes.
Can we if function?
Can we
Use if function? If
if function? How
yes.
you are going to use if function, and how the if function is going to put value in all the blank cells?
No, actually, what we will do?
How do you
I'm just
check whether the cell is empty or it is having a number?
So for if function, there will be more procedure. But for if we can use if is blank, but it will be more. We can use replace Control H.
Correct. So we can say if, in the if, like, see, there is a function called as is blank. Okay, and is blank will help you in finding out whether the cell is having a value or not having a value. So it is coming true if I copy this formula. Here it is giving false because this cell is have occupied with the number. This is also having a number. This is a blank cell. This is an empty cell. Okay. So with this function, I can find out which cell is empty and which cell is blank. Now, if the cell is empty, so is blank. If this result is true, then what I want to write no sales over here. So if I want to use the if function, I can teach you if also. So if this cell, which is C3, okay, or if is blank equals to true, okay, if the result of this function is true, then you write no sales,
But
else do nothing.
it will write no cells in C13.
Yeah, so it will write no sale in C13. How will you put no sales in C3 using a function?
Find and replace, or again go to and special.
Correct. So yes, so the right way to do is to select all these cells, and as Harshil was saying, control H, find and replace. So find what? Now you want to find a blank cell. So how to give a blank cell? You just type a space, you just put it blank only, and replace with no cells, and just try with one. So here we are getting no sales. When you click on replace all, it will give you no sales in all the cells, but no sales is coming in all the other area because when we applied this control H, we did not select the cells. So first you have to select the cell, then you have to apply. So that is one way. Another way is that you can go to control G, then you go to spatial, then you again select blank and click on OK. Now again your blank cell will be selected. Now what you do is you go to formula bar and you type no sales. Okay. Now where do you see no sales getting typed? Which cell?
F3.
F3. Why only F3?
Blank
Because
one.
F3 is the active cell. If you see here the cell number F3, it is the active cell. But I want the no sales to be displayed in all the empty cells which are selected. So what I need to do is I need to press
Control
Control
enter.
and enter. So when I press Control enter, I will see no sales everywhere. And I'm changing the font color of this to white. Have you understood how I did that, everyone? I hope it is not
Alok, can
not
you do this again?
okay. Yeah. So see, it's very simple. See, it's not very complicated. It might look difficult or complicated, but it's not. See, I'll show you. So you know how we highlighted the entire blank cell. We selected this area and then we press Control G and then we went to spatial and then we selected blanks. So far it is good, Reshma.
Yeah, clear.
Clear. Now what I did is I went to the formula bar and I typed no sales over here. Correct. Now in the table you can see no sales getting typed in C3 because it is my active cell, right? But as you also see that all the blank cells are selected. But if you hit enter here, it will get typed only in the first active cell. Okay, but I want no sales to be typed in all the cells. Okay, so now my next active cell is F3. So if I type no sales over here, no sales, and I press enter, it is going to D5. It is going to D5. So you know what is happening now? It is taking me to the blank cells one by one. It is taking me to blank cell one by one. When I'm pressing enter, when you press enter in Excel, it takes you to the next cell in the row, in the next row, right? But I am traveling to all the blank cells. Are you understanding this? Because I've used Control G.
Yes.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
what I will do is I will type here no sales, and instead of pressing enter, I will simply hold the control key and I will press the enter key. So what control will do? Control will paste this, will give the effect of this enter to all the cells which are selected. And now, like what I'm doing is I'm changing the background color of this to yellow. So this I can change, or you can put any other color that you want. Correct? So this got highlighted. So this is the actual use of Control G. Now, not only this, there is one more thing that you can do with Control G. Suppose this is the data that your people have given you, but in some of the days sales, what they've done is they have done some calculations. Okay, so I'm just doing some random calculations over here. I'm putting some random number and I'm doing this calculation over here. In some of the cells I will do just some additions. Okay, now this sheet has come to you. Now the employee has told you that sir, I have added some number manually to the sales figure. They were reported later, but these are I have added. Now you want to find out what are the cells which are having some calculations, some manual intervention like addition or subtraction or whatever. How you can find out that? Because you have to go to each cell and you have to look at the formula bar. You will see some addition, right? You have to go to each and every cell one by one to find
Go
it
to
out.
spatial and formulas.
Huh?
Go to spatial and formulas.
Correct. So now what you will do is you will again select all these things, press Ctrl G, go to spatial, and in the spatial there is an option of formulas also, and you will select on OK. Now it is giving me three cells where there were formulas, and I can highlight them with a different color. Now if I go to this cell and if I actually see, I will see all the formulas. But I want to see all the calculations in all the four yellow cells at one go. Now, how this is possible? So now, are you seeing the calculations in all the four yellow cells also? Are you seeing the calculations
Yeah.
also in?
Yes.
Yes. And what about now?
No.
No. So what I'm doing so that I'm able to see this?
Shift F3, showing formula.
No. See, Shift F3 will open the function, but it will show you when you are there in the particular cell. Shift F3. It will not open the function, the formula for all the cells. So here the another shortcut key is
So show
Control
formulas
plus.
are there. I don't know exact shortcut.
Yeah. Right. So I'm showing you show formulas. So this control plus this key, tilt key, I call it tilt. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, this is the key which we can use to get the result. This key is there. Sorry, I had put a white color, I guess. Yeah. So this control plus tilt key will show the formulas. This is available to the left of one in the keyboard. So when you press this key, it will show you all the formulas which have been applied in your table. Correct? So this is control G. This is the use of control G. There are different uses also. In the spatial, you will get different options like last cell, visible cells only, conditional formats, data validation, column difference, row difference. So you can see all these things. Okay, if the data is having the calculations. Now we'll take one or two more simpler shortcut keys and we'll close this session for the day. So control H is already talked about replace. So when you want to replace anything, you can use control H. Control F is also for find. It is in used in combination. When you say replace, first you have to find what you want to replace and then you will replace it with some other thing. Okay, then you have I for italic, K is for insert. Okay, now hyperlink. Now, what is a hyperlink? In this Excel sheet, when you move anywhere in this Excel, you will see a normal cursor. Okay, normal plus symbol as a cursor. But when you hover to my photo over here, what do you see? What do you see? This cursor is now changing to a hand symbol, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
And when you click on it, it is clickable. When you click on it, it will actually take you outside Excel, and now you will see a window popping up, and let us see where it is taking us. Okay, so it is a hyperlink. So I had linked my photo to a website or to another application, and when I clicked on it, it is opening that application. Okay, I think it is taking some time. That is why we are seeing a blank this thing. But it was my YouTube channel link I had applied. I have put over here. So it is basically opening the browser. Now yes, you can see, and it has opened my YouTube page. Okay, YouTube channel on the browser. Okay, so it is loading. Yeah. So now you see. So you can use a hyperlink to travel beyond Excel. You can go to outside Excel also when you put a hyperlink. So now we'll see how to put a hyperlink. Okay. Here also, this is, I have written click on the above page. So when you click, you will be reached here. Now, suppose you go to this sheet, and here I put a hyperlink for main sheet. So when I click on this, it is taking me to the main sheet. Okay, and similarly, when I'm here and I click on main sheet, it is taking me to the main sheet. Now, how to put hyperlink? Correct. So suppose I'm typing control shortcuts and alt shortcuts. So when I press Control K, it will open a insert hyperlink window, and now it will give me different options. First is text to display. So what do you want to display? So you want to display to this only, and let me say I want to display go to control shortcuts. Okay, then where is this you want this to take you? So we want it to take it to the same sheet, but in a but same excel sheet, excel workbook, but different sheet. So I will say place in this document, and then control base shortcut key. This is the sheet where I want to go, and which cell also. Suppose by default it is A1, but you can define which cell you want to go. Suppose I want to go to not A1 but A5. I can type A5. Okay, and I will click on OK. So as I click OK, see I had written control shortcuts, but now it has changed to go to control shortcuts. Now when I click on go to control shortcuts, it will take me to the A5 row number of this sheet, right? And when I click on this main sheet, again I will be routed to the main sheet. Similarly, I want to apply the shortcut, the hyperlink over here. I will again say control K, and here I will type go to all shortcuts, place in this document all base shortcuts, and I click on OK. Again this become a shortcut, this thing, and when I click on it, it has taken me to the main sheet, the alt base shortcut key. Not only this, you can create a new sheet also using a hyperlink. So I will say create a new sheet. Now when I press Ctrl K, here in this there is the option of create new document. Okay, and you can actually give the new document a name also. Let's say a new demo file. I want to give it this name, and I want to save it in the desktop. So I have given a location of desktop. You can give any other drive. Okay, and edit the new file later, or edit the now. So you want to save and open the file as well. So you will click on OK. Now when you click on this hyperlink, okay, this is again showing a hand symbol over here. So when I clicked on it, do you see a new sheet opening up, new Excel sheet opening up, a blank Excel sheet opening up? And can you see the name of the file? What is the name of the file?
New demo file, the name which you
Right,
give.
the name which I had given. So it is already saved the file with the new name, and this I did not create by using Control N, but I just clicked on the shortcut key and it had created a new Excel file. So this is the use of Control K. Even you can go to our email address also. Suppose I type my own email address and anything test mail and hello. Okay, or I'll just click on OK. Now when I click on this, okay, when I click on this mail to see Alok Sethi, and when I click on this, see what happens. It will take me to my Outlook account or to my Gmail account, and it will actually create a email for me. So you can do a lot of things using Control G. So now it is asking you to select which app you want to mail from. Okay, so these are different shortcut keys which you can use and which you can apply. Okay, so I think we will stop here for the day. It's already 10:07 now. Okay, and tomorrow I will continue with more shortcut keys, and that cell referencing thing is pending. Tomorrow we will take up. Okay, so tomorrow agenda will be to complete all the shortcut keys and to cover these numeric shortcut keys also. And then after that, from day after tomorrow, I will start taking functions. So then I will take up count function, sum functions, all these, and then we will take up specific topics. So these are starting days, so I'm taking the very basic things and to some level advanced things also, so that you can build an understanding. Once you develop that understanding, that will make to more complex things which are actually used in the corporate. Okay. So I hope you have like understood whatever I had covered, and you like that session also. So you can share if you have any queries, you can ask me any questions, or if you want to give any suggestions, or you want to have any the feedback, you can do that. Share that feedback with me. Okay. And tomorrow also same time we are going to meet at 9 p.m. Okay. So if you find it interesting and good, you can refer to this course to other people also. Okay, and they can also take benefit of this.
So can you please share this Excel file?
Okay, so any questions, Santosh or Yoshna or Harshil or anyone?
Alok, will you be sharing the material which you're referring so that we can refer and try out some exercises, or how do we take this forward?
Yeah, yeah. So I will be sharing the material on the group. And see, I will show you one more thing since you were not there in the yesterday session. I will take 1 minute to
Yeah.
explain you how to use the Graphy website. Okay. Santosh, have you logged into your account, the Graphy account?
No.
No.
Like I
Okay.
logged in yesterday, not now. Yeah.
Huh? Sorry.
No, I haven't logged in now. I tried it
Okay, fine.
yesterday only.
Okay, okay, okay. So what you need to do is you need to go to excelvibes.graphy.com. Is my screen visible now to everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. So you need to log into this website excelvibes.graphy.com. Okay. And once you log in, uh, you will go, see the course that you are enrolled into. That is zero to hero. Okay. So from that course, I'm just logging in. So once you log in, you will be seeing it will be taking to the content page of the course and from there you will be able to access all the resources. So I'm just showing you where you will get to see the recordings and the resources. There are some pre-recorded videos I have put, you can watch that video also. And whatever videos I am doing now also, these recordings will be uploaded on the website, so that will also be accessible at any point of time you want to revise anything, you will be able to do that. Okay. And secondly, the group which you are added to, it is the official group of this course, so you can put your queries there also. And whatever resources I'll be sharing, I'll be uploading, I'll be putting the Excel file in that group also. And I will create a Google Drive and I will upload all the files over there, so that they are all organized and you will get all the resources at one place. Okay. Now see, I am now logged into my account. I am just showing you uh, the page where you can access all the resources. I hope you are able to see the screen.
Yeah.
I'm able to see the accounts which you are gonna choose for Google.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Now,
able to.
now you can see now, right? So this is the course, zero to hero in Excel. Okay. Okay, so my view will be little different from you because I'm the master. I'm logging through my own account. Okay, now when you go to the course builder, or for in your case, you will see the course contents. So when you go to that section, you will be able to see all the resources over here, right? So I was talking about the shortcut keys. So here you will see the files, downloadable file also. So this is the files which I have uploaded. So introduction to Excel day one practice file. So this also you can download, basic functions and formulas. This you can download, and you will see all the resources which are there. And I will be adding, now let me add this shortcut file. So just give me 1 minute. And from there you will be able to download. Is the screen visible?
It's actually loading. Not sure if I have internet issues or what.
Okay, okay, just give me 1 minute.
It's
Let me
not.
just let me share it again. I guess there is some problem at my end, so I'm just stopping the screen share one
No.
more. Can you now see it? It will load now. So just, yeah.
Yes, I'm able to.
Okay, so see here on the right and left hand side panel, you will see the introduction to Excel and all this listing of the different resources. In that resource list, you will see the 100 most useful Excel file also. This I have uploaded now. So here you can click on any resource and you can download it. Okay, and if there is any video which is recorded and uploaded, you will be able to see. So this is one resource. You can click on this, and here you will get an option of downloading it. Okay, so you can see the download button, right? You can click on the download button and it will download, right? So you see that, and if you face any issues, you can ping me personally on my WhatsApp, or you can write in the group also. I will address it.
Sure, Alok.
Okay, so I think we can sign off and see you tomorrow again.
Sure.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye
thank
bye.
you, good night, bye, good night.